Okay, this is a legit haul video. Let's scoot back a little bit. I was supposed to go with Tracy. We were going to have a funnest day ever today, but we had Hurricane Ida storms blowing through. Most of them missed us, but we weren't sure if they would or not, and we live 30 minutes apart, so we just decided to reschedule our joint outing for another day. But I just had it on my mind. I had thrifting on my mind, and decided that I would go thrifting, and I did, and I limited myself to the one spot. I wanted to go to Boaz, to Amazon Hope, because I find the best stuff there. I really do. And they always have good sales, like they have colored tags on the clothing. Today blue was 75% off, yellow was 50% off, you know, they always have that. And then they have the codes on their housewares that say today, if it has a code B on the tag, it is half off. And I can always find the best stuff. I don't know if other people, I've still got raindrops because I just brought all this stuff in, and I probably should have given myself time to let my heart rate slow down, but I didn't. So let's just dig in. Okay, first up, ugly lamp. It is peach colored and very likely from 1982. But here's what I do with stuff. It was $6.98 but marked B, so that means it was $3.50. Okay, and what I do with lamps like this is I will give it a little spray paint of a very off-white almond type color, and then I will put a crockery stamp on the front of it and put a very appropriate little shade, and that will make a crockery lamp. And I just sold one in my booth for $15. And so the $3.50 lamp, and I'm sure I'll find a $1 lampshade somewhere, if not cheaper than $1, because my favorite little thrift store in this town has them for 25 cents. A lot. And sometimes, well, at least half the time, they have plastic. They're still new, and they're a good shape. They're not like an outdated shape or something. So anyway, that's what I got for that. Okay, this ugly duckling is solid wood, and it's very heavy. Works. $2.98. It didn't have a code, but $2.98, you know, who can argue with that? This is going to get painted and distressed, and it will be cottagecore, farmhouse, shabby chic. It'll be something fabulous. I don't know, but for $2.98, I can probably sell this one for $20 because it's just big and hefty, and that's good. Okay, so that's, well, you know what? I'm gonna put those on the floor because they're just so big. Well, that was just fat, that short, fat one. Okay. Now, Amazon Hope never lets me down in the linens room. I don't know if not everyone realizes there is a linens room, but I'm real happy with the situation, whatever it is, because I can go in there and find fabulous things. Like, okay, look at it. It is literally pieced. It's pieced. I don't know. Okay. It does look, it's machine quilted, but it is pieced. I mean, you know, it's not just printed on here, it's an actual quilt. And I thought this looked like perfect fall colors. This was not on sale, not anything like that, but it was $6.98. $6.98 for, and this quilt is going to be, one of my couch quilts for the fall, and probably right on through Christmas into winter, because it's just got the fall vibes to me. It's got primitive. I love it so much. Okay. So, and you know, I'm a quilt person. I mean, I will rarely pass up a quilt if it seems. Okay, we got what is? Oh, it's the tag. That I thought it was a feather sticking to it. That is what's left of the original tag, the care tag, that I no longer need, because I know how to care for a cotton quilt, and I know how to love a cotton quilt, because I have loved cotton quilts my whole life. Thank you, Mimo. Next up, this must have been the day for primitives. Chickens. It's chickens. I think it's got I don't know if that's, oh, that's a stick in the actual painting, or is it? You know what? It could be dirt. I'm not sure. But I love it so much. It was $3.98. There was no code on this one. Oh, well, it's code A, but it wasn't half price. But I thought it was worth $3.98. It's just the print. But it's a good wood frame, and it's even kind of cool on the back the way it's made. And I don't know, I have a real hard time reselling stuff that I personally like, but I'm gonna try to resell as much as I can. But I just thought that was just totally adorable. And you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with me enjoying it first in my house, and then, oh gosh, there for a second I thought I had done 10 minutes of not actually recording, but it's recording. And forgive the looks. I got rained on at least 4 times. I mean, it's pouring rain. It's a soggy day, and I didn't have an umbrella, so I had a little throw blanket in the car. And I literally put a throw blanket over the top of my head, and that's what I used to keep myself from getting soaked between my car and the stores. Okay, $2.98. No discount code. And it's not super sturdy, but here's what it says: for decorative purpose only, which I think that means, I don't know, I can't see if this came from Hobby Lobby or where, but and I wanted to use it as a riser, you know, like a lifted up riser, but you know, for $2.98, and it's wood, and it's good. And it needs tightening up a little bit. Oh, it's got a button missing. No worries, I have buttons. Wood buttons, you know, the little covers. No worries. I can clean that up, or I can leave it just like it is, because sometimes I don't even care. Okay, I have been wanting a Pottery Barn fall garland. They're like $140. And you know, you realize I'm never going to pay $140 for a garland of any description. I mean, I just can't. So, with that in mind, I was thinking, I hope I can find some good elements today that I can build my own. See, the way this Pottery Barn thing is, it's like it's all very pale neutrals. I've got some pretty fall colored, you know, the autumn oranges and rusts and all that. I've got those garlands, but this is different, and I can just visualize it on my fireplace, and I want it so much. But it has all neutrals with a twiggy vine base. So I purchased this ugly duckling knowing that I would do away with whatever is wrong with these. Ooh, do they just peel off? What in the world? Have they been painted? I don't know. Anyway, I did pay $3.98, and I didn't have a discount code on this one, but look how big it is. Okay, it's very sturdy. I'm just gonna remove every ugly one of those and be left with all the neutral, really good. See, all the fruit on here is really good. Oh gosh, these leaves, I don't even know what happened. Did somebody have this outside? Did it get weathered? I don't know, but it's coming off real easy. I'm telling you, I thought it would be worth it for the fruit that remains. And it does have some very cute little curly, look, I love those little twirly curlies, those little tiny things. Can you see that? I'm too far away from my camera. And I just thought it would be worth building on for my Pottery Barn thing. Somebody told me that I could find the neutral maple leaves. They're just like cream colored with just a tan tint to the edges of them. They're really pretty. It said Walmart had them, but I haven't tried looking at Walmart yet. Now this thrift store I usually find lots of good greenery. And listen, if you see something that has good pieces in it and it's just $2.98 or $1.98, and even though it looks really ugly in its current configuration, keep in mind that Silk Tree and, well, there is no Silk Tree anymore in this town, but Hobby Lobby and expensive places, you know, the cheapest you can get a stem, one stem, is usually about $2.50. That's when the $4.99 ones, well, sometimes they have the $3.99 ones, but they're just like so skinny, just one thing. And granted, they're beautiful, but you can take things apart. Now this one, of course, I just use as is, but you know, I'm really into ferns lately. This one was only, it was $1.98 marked B, so it was $1. And I'm into ferns lately. Look at these cute little twirly ones. These little twirly end of the, and their wire in there. So that was worth 98 cents because I love ferns. But then this was just dreadfully ugly. I don't even remember, see where the price is on this one. $1.98. I mean, I can't see myself ever using any of that silk, but for 98 cents, look at the fabulous berries. I don't think they're meant to be grapes. They look like some kind of autumn berry. And you know what? They're just taped into this bundle. They don't even go with, I didn't think they looked like they went with it. Sure enough, they're just taped into this bundle with that ugly duckling right there. I don't see myself using the ugly duckling. Maybe I would for something, but see, look. Those are big, those are $3 or $4 picks. If you were to get them at Hobby Lobby, those are great. I love the coloration, the way that it's deep burgundy-ish with little touches of brown and stuff in there. I love that. Okay. Oh, this was cute. $4.98. No further discount. Ta-da! Farmer's Market. Now that's just cute. I don't care what. I don't care if you've got, you know, cottage core, farmhouse. I don't know. I just, oh, it came with its own cobwebs. Sometimes that happens. I guess I'm not too put off by it because I continue to thrift. Doesn't bother me. And this is obviously, it doesn't say Hobby Lobby. It looks like a Hobby Lobby piece though. But whatever it is, I love it. Yeah, like I say, real hard for me to let go of these things to go in the booth. Okay, this little pumpkin assortment, it's in a, someone has upcycled a boy's sock package, Hanes Crew socks. But the price was $1.98 and it's marked B. So let's open this up. That means it was 98 cents. And I'm telling you, I just bought at Hobby Lobby, I paid $5 for a little bag of very similar little pumpkins like this. And my Dollar Tree is just, I guess all the women like me are just going in there and just little scarecrow face. I like the little tiny vine to him, and I don't much love the way they have done that. But the little scarecrow face, I didn't know that was in there. I just thought it was all these little things. Which, if I use these to incorporate into my Pottery Barn garland, what I will do is I will, you know, do some neutral over them. But they're awfully pretty like they are. Maybe I'll just use these like they are, but I thought they were really good. Keep those together. I'm so surprised. He's got a little sassy face. Can you see his sassy face? That's funny. Okay. These ended up being 98 cents, 50 cents each. And it says journal, 60 sheets. But they're just really cute. And, you know, I have a rose room in which I like things like this that sit around. So I'll either use it in my own rose room space where all my Victorian looking stuff is, or I will put it in my booth. Maybe, I don't know. I could give it to Margaret Ann for 50 cents. Margaret Ann and Claire would love to have little girly things. Look at this. I have passed these by. They were only $1.98, but they are napkins. They are, you know, like dinner napkins. But look at the good autumn colors, and I don't even know, what is that one? That's a placemat. But you know what? It's got a back on it, and I know what to do to make that adorable. You just like cut the end open and stuff it, and you have a little teeny tiny lumbar pillow. That's what you do. But look, then there's 4 napkins. I have seen this in there and had it in my buggy twice before. And just for whatever reason, I say, well, you know, I like it, but do I love it? And, you know, am I really going to do it? And when I saw that it had the B code on it, I was like, today's the day. Taking them home. I think they're adorable. I love the print. I think that it's a very cotton linen-y print. I don't see tags. This looks to me like Threshold, but I don't see a tag. If I find a tag later, I wouldn't be surprised at all if it said Threshold, because that's, to me, it looks like that stuff. The magnolia stuff. Okay. Granted, these really are strange, and I might have to paint over them. But they ended up being, no, actually 98 cents. I didn't get them for half. They look pretty old, but look, they're kind of, oh, okay, that's different than I thought. You know, you can't always tell what something's doing. That's got a little, this is like a salt and pepper thing. But there it is, perched up on top of that. I thought it was the lid to that. So isn't. But it's pretty cute, and you could put little flowers or something else in there. And it'd make a little grouping of 3. And like I said, this really bright colored old stuff, it's not always been my favorite, but I really, I don't know, it just kind of struck me as adorable in the moment. Okay, now, I'm going to try to not do what I did last week. Last week I forgot that the lady wrapped something breakable in my clothing, and I was standing in the bathroom at the counter, and I just flipped a garment out of the bag and out rolled my soap dish. I did glue it back together, and it doesn't show, especially when the soap is on the dish, because it just did a small little corner off. But I totally forgot, so now I'm going to try to be really careful. All right, okay, they had, I don't know what this, greenery, I don't know what you call this. There's a word for it. It just says USA on the bottom. But they had a buggy full of coffee cups for 10 cents. And this was just perched right up on top of the most ugly, terrible other ones. And it looks really old. And I do like that. Now, my mother did ceramics for ages. And there's a word for that, for the way that glaze looks, that's drippy like that. There's a word for it. I don't know what that word is right now. There's a word for it. Okay. And there are 2 of these, 10 cents. I had some, and they, you know, I often have, when I do beef stew or taco soup or chicken and dumplings or whatever I make, I usually like to have it in a mug anyway. So for this to be Campbell's soup mug, I don't know, I guess we just eventually broke the other Campbell's soup mug, and maybe I had 2 originally, I don't know, but there are 2 of these, but I don't know where the other one is. I mean, I assume it's somewhere in the crazy. Okay, scarves are 50 cents, and I bought this one just because I don't like the lace part of it, but I really like that little frilly frilly lacy fringe on it, and I thought this would be really cute tied around, you know, like when I do the little fabric pumpkins, or you know, when I just need a little hit of an autumn color in there for 50 cents. That's going to be sacrificed to the crafting. But now some of this stuff, some of this is going to be garments I actually use, and some of this, I don't know why I'm cold, but I am wet. Maybe that's why I'm cold. So I'm just all snugged up under my quilt here. Izod, $1. It's a long tunic thing. Not sure if tunics are really good anymore, but I don't know. I loved it, and it's very thin cotton, which I have found that thin cotton is good for a lady who has hot flashes, just a lot of hot flashes, and I do. All right, this is Hot Cotton by Markware. I have seen the brand Hot Cotton for 30 years, and it's linen. It's cotton linen, and it is a loud, obnoxious print, and they are capris, and I would say this is not something that you should really be caught dead wearing. But when I saw this, okay, $4.98, blue was 75% off, it was $1. I thought to myself, girl, that would be really cute. You could wear these. I know I wear the weirdest things. My children tell me that I wear the weirdest things, but I usually look good in them. That's what they tell me. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But anyway, I just thought this would be super cute because I have some little linen jackets that I rolled the sleeves up on, and with a little brown t-shirt under it. I don't know. I guess I thought that I was going to be a throwback Thursday with that on. But you know, if I hated it, I could probably cut it up and use it for some kind of crafts, because that's really good linen fabric. It's very nice. All right, I looked. Do I not have another bag of clothing? Maybe not. Okay, this is just a good basic, soft, loose t-shirt, and this will be one of the ones that I get Livy to put a design on for me, because I picked out some really cute. I stayed up late one night when I should have been sleeping, but I didn't. I stayed up and looked up very cute t-shirt designs, and because Livy, she has a Cricut, and she has a Silhouette Cameo, and she has the heat press, and she's just really good at it. So, you know, we return favors, swap favors with one another, and I try to do fun stuff for her and pick up nice things that I think she would like in exchange for her making me some t-shirts. I've already given her the t-shirt that I want. It's I see when I see one just in an ad or whatever, I usually make a screenshot of it and tell Livy, okay, make this for me. I like it so much. That's how I got the rabbit with the floral glasses. You know, the rabbit with the floral glasses for Easter. I loved that. And this one, the one that I've already given her, I gave her a burgundy. I don't love t-shirts that are, see how the shirt that I wear has a bigger neck? T-shirts choke me. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I can't swallow good in a t-shirt that comes all the way up. I mean, I don't love t-shirts. So I pick out soft t-shirt fabric things that are flowy, and I get Livy to put stuff on that. But Vintage 1967 is going to go on one that's almost identical to this, but it's burgundy. And it's an Old Navy shirt, but I'm sure I paid $2 for it somewhere. This one just ended up being $1, I bet. Yeah, $4.98, blue tag, $1. But that one's going to get something on it. One of them, it's a very cute design. It says Thrift Store Junkie. Another one says Jesus and Junk. One of them says, bring me all the junk. Save the junk, bring it to me. I can't remember how it's phrased, but they're really cute. Okay, these, oh look, this one will be another one that is cut really soft, and see, bigger neck, won't choke me, and oh, this might be a good one to, it's just like 2 pumpkins, and it's all done in one color. I'll get her to do it in like brown or something. But one of the pumpkins has like little leopard print on it, and one of the pumpkins is just plain, and it says Hello Fall under there, and I love it. So I'll probably get her to do Hello Fall on that one. These I bought to make pumpkins out of. They are that Belk brand, that Kim Rogers brand. And they ended up being, I think, half price of $3.98. So I paid $2. But look, you can make several really cute pumpkins, little pumpkins, with this beautiful cable texture. See, there's a brown one and a white one. And then I will use the bodies of these to make pillow covers. I'll make pillows, like throw pillow covers out of the bodies. So that'll be fun. And I don't know where my other, yeah, there's got to be another bag of this terracotta pot. Went with this for $1.98 or $2.98, but it's got a really good topiary frame here. I thought that was a good shape. $2.98, and it was coming off, and it was being a hard, difficult thing for the girl to get it wrapped up for me. So I just told her, so just, you know what, just take it, separate them, I don't care. Because I may or may not use it with that. I don't know. But I thought it was pretty good for $2.98. It's got a good shape to it. It's got a real sturdy little frame here. And I love topiaries, and I think that'd be a good seller if I sell it. You know, I need to sell things. I just need to sell things. Okay, look at this ugly duckling. But look first. Can you see how good the vine part is? There's so much curly stuff. That's the part I love. And, you know, because it has super ugly little bows on it, it was only $3.98 as opposed to all the other grapevine wreaths for fall that were $10 and $7. But, I mean, these bows are hideous. I mean, they were probably great in 1982, but they're not great anymore. So, you know, they're coming off. But it's got good little pip berries. Don't know if I love those or not. I do like the little dried stuff. But that'll get ripped apart. It'll be for the cause. Okay, they're throw pillows. This is down. This is down, and it's very cottony and good. 50 cents. They had a huge bin of throw pillows. 50 cents. If I had known they were 50 cents, I might have dug deeper. But this one was sitting toward the top, and I liked it a lot, and I could tell it was down-filled, and I unzipped it just to make sure, and it is. It's, you know, I didn't check to see if I could see a brand in there. I know Pottery Barn pillow covers have their tag on the inside normally. Nope, not Pottery Barn this time. I don't know, but it's good quality because it's got the down-filled thing. 50 cents. And you know, I realize there could be some germs from another person's house. There could be germs. But this doesn't even smell like the thrift store. This smells like somebody that washes all their clothes with Game and puts Suavitel fabric softener in the wash, which is what I do. So I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like this is good. And I'll just use it with this color right there on it because that's going to be close enough to the other greens that I'm using in my fall decor. Okay, where? Now I know where. Okay, this is going to get sanded off because I just don't love the toll painting on it. And I did pay $4.98, no discount. But it's so strong. It's thick, it's heavy, it's strong, it's good. So there's that, and I did put stuff in here. Okay, this, yeah, there's my other. It's like, I know I've got other stuff somewhere, but that's where it is. Okay, oh, for Christmas and fall. Just think he's cute. He's probably going to get chalk painted white over him and then distressed. Or he could get painted copper, spray painted copper, not sure. But I liked him. I don't remember what he was tagged. Okay, this ended up being $1. a very good cotton sheet, fitted sheet. It's like that good soft 100% cotton, you know, it's very expensive. This was $1, and I'm using my collection of white pictures this fall, so that's what that is, and I love it. It doesn't have a mark on the bottom. I don't know if it's homemade ceramics or what. Okay, why would they sell this for $1.98? No discount, but $1.98. It's more valuable than that. And I feel like this probably is, no, Holland mold. Okay, Holland mold. Oh, but it has somebody's initials, NH or HN. Those are letters that can go either way. But yeah, I already have one like this, but it's boxed up with my Easter decor. And I had just thought to myself that I would enjoy having my little cabbage out with my fall decor, because this is the green I'm using for my fall theme decor. I really hope all those texts that are coming in are not making beeps that you can hear. All right, 50 cents for a Liz Claiborne scarf that I will probably use as, do you know this trick? Table runner. Table runner. You might put like layer up and let this one just kind of be bunched and flowy on top of the more rigid table runner. But Liz Claiborne, very nice. And this is the bottom of my box, and I just thought it looked really good and authentic. And like I said, I don't care for the green paint around it, and I do intend to sand off those little flowers that are not my speed. Don't like them that much. But gosh, look, it's got, this is a good wooden box. I mean, I'll use this for decor. You could use it once it's, you know what I could do? Once I get it done, sand it off, I could use one of my big IOD stamps that's got, like, I've got a sheep, I've got a cow, I've got a great big pig, but I've not used the pig on too much. I'm not loving the pig, but the sheep and the cow are gorgeous. Seems like the sheep would be pretty right there. Okay, that's all I got today, and that was an extremely long video, but I'm just gonna sit here with my little country quilt, and I'm gonna wash my country quilt so that it can smell like Gain and Swabatail. All right, till next time. And one of these times, it won't just be a practice video. I will literally upload it to a YouTube channel, and I'll just start putting myself out there. As scary as that may be, that's okay, because God is good, and you know, this stuff is fun to me, and I love finding things and using them. And I have a deal with myself. Whatever I bring in, I can't just leave it in a pile. I have to do things with it immediately. If it's clothes, go ahead and wash them, hang them up. If it's greenery and decor, go ahead and sort it with my other stuff and do something with it. Go ahead and put things in the places as close as you can. Put things where they need to be so that you're able to enjoy the blessing of finding these treasures without it clogging up your life and making everything seem like it's just pointless. Because I love thrifting so much, and I really don't want to hear Ben say, you just got to quit thrifting because there's just too much stuff piled up. So I make it my goal to make it disappear. Like, this is a big haul, but it's a pretty good sized house. I can make it disappear. I can make it blend right in. And that's what I'm going to do next. Next time. See you next time.